Hey guys, welcome back. If there's one thing that we're seeing in today's market, it's that the way that consumers are spending their money is simply changing. We are seeing consumer sentiment plunging to a near 2-year low in March of 2025. There are concerns about inflation, economic policy uncertainty, and so many other concerns in the market, right? We're seeing so many people losing their jobs, we're seeing so many businesses closing down. The market just isn't what it was. So many of these companies are laying staff off. We're seeing so many companies in tech, so many companies in finance, companies all across the economy letting people go. Some of the world's biggest names that we've covered here on this channel, some businesses closing down completely. You know, how many of these companies have we now covered? Layoffs in so many big brands. However, what is worse than a layoff is a brand closure. That is unfortunately what we're seeing for Forever 21, a brand which is filing for bankruptcy and closing down its US operations. So what do we know about this story as of now? We do actually have an update. So Forever 21, once a leader in youth fashion retail, is set to permanently close all of its US stores as it files for bankruptcy for a second time. The operator of the brand's US unit said on Sunday that foreign competition from fast fashion rivals, rising costs, economic challenges and evolving customer trends were to blame. For the time being, the stores and the US company's website will remain open for now. But yeah, what a story this is. What a major story this is. And the truth is, it's true. It is not the same market it was, back when this business was founded. This business was founded back in the 80s, 1984 this was founded. It is not that market today. We are seeing cheap alternatives, very, very cheap alternatives from overseas, oftentimes made very cheaply. We are seeing a lot of people buying second-hand goods, and so many people are just choosing to cling onto their clothes, just holding onto them, right? I know a lot of people who simply just don't buy that extra piece anymore. I know a lot of people who shop online, second-hand, or even in vintage stores. They can often present much better value to a lot of people. So yeah, rising costs at a time where customers are looking to different alternatives, be it new, cheaper clothing, perhaps online or in stores, other stores, and the trend of people moving to second-hand goods, the market just isn't what it was, and a lot of these brands are seeing these sorts of stories. Again, as it says here, in around 2010, or 2010s I should say, the brand started to become eclipsed by rivals, including ultra-cheap fast fashion retailers like Shein and Temu, right? AliExpress. So many of these customers just don't have the money to spend on really, really expensive jeans and shirts and all of these different goods. They may be good quality, but at the end of the day, if you don't have money to spend, it's very, very hard to justify paying the extra price. Anyway, back on point, it is suggested that it's highly unlikely that a white knight will emerge to purchase all or a portion of its retail locations. Sarah Foss, global head of legal at the firm Financial Debtware, said in a Monday statement. She added that the final nail in the coffin for Forever 21 was its disadvantage against foreign brands that make use of the de-minimis or mimis exemption, a US rule allowing goods worth less than $800 to sail through customs with fewer import duties and inspections. Look, it's just impossible for these brands to compete against so many different alternatives, be it second-hand, be it cheap, new retailers. They just can't do it anymore. So what we're seeing is in the latest bankruptcy filing, Forever 21 listed assets between 100 and 500 million, liabilities of 1 billion to 10 billion. Not a good position to be in, but this is what we're seeing. Forever 21 was the brand that the former generation used, Roger Beam said. He's a marketing professor and a director of retail learning at Labs at Wake Forest University. Today's shoppers want their own brand. They want their own identity. It's true. So many legacy brands they're not appealing to the youth anymore. And this has been reflected in stories like this. It's kind of unfortunate, it's kind of sad, but it's likely that we might see more stories like this coming out in the future. Thank you guys. Hope I'll see you soon. Goodbye.